everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today we are going to be doing the telephone book tag. So this tag has been going around for a few weeks now, and it has just looked like so much fun. I've watched so many of them. But it's basically like the telephone game that we used to play growing up, where you start with one person and then you whisper it to like 10 people, and by the end you get something completely different. So that's the concept with this, but we're using books. So I've been tagged by, I wrote them down just so I wouldn't forget. I was tagged by Miriam. We're at Miriam Elizabeth Reads, and I will link her channel down below. And I was tagged by Tales and Treats with Tay, and I will link her channel down below. So 2 people tagged me. We have to go starting from their last book that they suggested in their video. So I'm going to combine the 2 into one book because I don't feel like doing 20 books. So let's see. Royal Flush by Reese Bowen was Miriam's last book. And The Mailbox by Mary Beth Mayhew Wallen was picked by Tales and Treats with Tay. So I am combining those 2. And I know it's a bit of a stretch. The second part anyways. Okay. So I am going to be using Catching the Wind by Melanie Dobson. And for this one, it matches that book. I want to have the screenshots, but I don't have the screenshots with me. It matches The Mailbox because The Mailbox had a girl with her hair blowing in the wind. So that one connects to that one. And then for Royal Flush, the girl on the front cover is wearing this exact shade of kind of like a I would say like a rose colored pink sash, but it's that exact color. So that's what I'm going to go with. Don't yell at me. So that's what I'm going to go with for my first book. So the book that is going to be matching this, I'm going to be taking the airplanes off in the distance in this book. I'm glad they weren't birds. Like, I could probably find birds too. And I'm going with The Swallow's Flight by Hilary Mckay. And here we have a ton of airplanes off in the distance. Perfectly matches this one. Well, not perfectly, but we're taking one concept from one book and going with it. So for this one, I am taking the girl holding the dog. So for that one, it's not the same exact dog, but we have a girl holding a dog. I'm assuming it's a girl because, like, I would wear that sweater. But yeah, so we have a girl holding a dog in each book. Next one, I am taking the white sweater, which I couldn't find a actual sweater, but I found a girl wearing a white cream colored shirt. So I am taking from A Mosaic of Wings by Kimberly Duffy. She's wearing kind of an off-white. It's not white, but I think we're going to go with it. Plus, like, the blue in the lettering kind of matches the blue in the background there. So yeah, that's what I'm going to choose. That might be the biggest stretch I have. So for this one, I'm going with the mountains in the back scenery there with the very foggy background. And I'm going with the Warrior Maiden by Melanie Dickerson. And there is mountains in the back here and quite a bit of fog up in the area. So I think we did a good match there. I think we did good. So that's that one. And for this one, I am taking the red colored cloak or dress that she's wearing. And I am going to pick a girl wearing a very similar shade. And I'm going to go with Jewel of the Nile by Tessa Afshar. So pretty much almost the same color tones. If we go across, pretty much the same color tones. So that goes to that one. And for this one, I am taking her very chunky bracelets, and I'm going to choose somebody who has very chunky jewelry. So for that one, I am choosing Engraved on the Heart by Tara Johnson. And she's got a very chunky necklace and pretty big earrings. So I am choosing that one. And for this one, I'm actually taking 2 concepts from this cover. I'm taking her blue dress and I'm taking her kind of updo hairstyle. So for that one, I forgot to show both covers, but they're both wearing chunky jewelry. I think it works. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to be taking To Love a Prince by Rachel Hawk. And she has a gorgeous blue dress. I love that dress. Probably my favorite dress on any cover. And she's got a gorgeous looking updo there. I love that updo. So yeah, so she has an updo and she's wearing a blue dress. A little bit darker of a blue dress, but still a blue dress. Okay. So for this one, it was a little bit harder because we already took the dress, we already took the hair, so it was kind of hard. So I decided just to take the silhouette. So I wanted to find a girl who was facing backwards, or technically forwards, I guess. So I decided to go with State of Lies by Siri Mitchell. And there's a girl in the background who is facing away from the camera, and she's kind of got like, her coat kind of billows in the wind like hers did, so I think we can count it. Okay, so for this one was another tough one because I didn't think I could find anything with rain on it. So I decided just to take a weather. So it could be any kind of weather since there's rain on the cover of this one. So this one's actually kind of cool because it has kind of a same look about it. But this one, it just has a lot of fog. It's basically a foggy cover. This is my last book, but this is the cover that I chose. There's some trees in the background, a lot of clouds and fogginess, and I just think it actually kind of like looks like a sister book, except for the writing. You know, they both have weather. Should I find a different book for this? No, I think we're good. Oh, and it also has the same type of lettering in the title, so we're going to count that as well. Okay, so this is my last book, so whoever I tag is going to have to start with this one. I know I didn't give you much to work with, but you can work with it. Okay, so who I'm tagging, I'm going to tag JaneReads, and I'm also going to tag Book Talks with Mrs. Thomas because I also know she loves to do tags. So I'm tagging both of you, and anyone else who has not done this tag yet, please feel free to and go ahead and use this book as your first book for the tag. I hope you all have a absolutely wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video.